Welcome class 11 students. As you know, in previous lecture we had discussed about dimensional analysis and their application as like to check the correctness. Second was to define the relation between physical quantities, and third was to convert the one system unit into another system. On that topic many assignments are given to you, so I am very hopeful you will solve them. If any doubt, then we can again consider. Okay, now we are moving ahead and our next topic is errors. So this is very common word. So first you see there what is error. Let's suppose if any value is given to you, let's as like g, you better know g, value of g is 9.8 meter per second square. This is the value of g, gravitational acceleration. This is the standard value. If I ask, go and measure the value of g in St. Joseph School laboratory, physics laboratory, and I send 4 students and we got the data by them, and they are giving me data g1 is equal to, some are giving 9.1, some gave me 9.2, some got the value 9.3, and some got the value what, g4. Fourth student got the value 9.5. What they getting? Our standard values were 9.8. These are called observer values. This is measured by you all students, and you are getting some is 9.1, some is 9.2, some is 9.3, some is 9.5. It means the values measured by you is not up to the mark. It means it is not equal to the standard value. It means if I ask how much difference, what is the error done by first student, it will be no doubt 9.8 minus 9.1 is equal to 0.7. That much it is difference or that much error or mistake done by student number first. Similarly, some is by second, third and fourth. It means when observer value doesn't match with standard value, then the difference between standard value and observer value is called what? Error. Are you getting? When the observer values doesn't match with standard values, then the difference between them is called errors. It's okay. In your syllabus there are 2 types of error, and so see one more point is there. Let's suppose some student got 10. So no doubt error never negative, it is always positive. Same mistake done by 9 and some let us some student got 9.6. This student getting instead of 9.8, that student is getting 9.6. This student is getting 10. It means the difference between these student is 0.2 and also this student is 0.2. Both have done same mistake. Because it is never negative, error is always positive. Are you getting? It means we have to think about modulus all time. Okay. So once again, when standard observer value doesn't match with standard values, then the difference between standard value and observer value is called what? Error. In your syllabus there is absolute and relative error. Relative percentage error. This is in your syllabus. Although there are many types, some are physical error, some are instrumental error, some are random error. Okay, but in your syllabus there is absolute and relative error. Okay, now see there. Let's suppose the observer values of students is given as x1, x2, x3, so on. This is measurement is done by some student. These values are called observer values. No value is correct or no value is up to the mark. So first we will find out what are the real value. X mean is equal to, this is the mathematical process, and this mean is called real value. X mean is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus so on divided by n. This is called mean value, which is also called real value. Okay, we are thinking about absolute error. This is delta, and other relative error, this is del. It means if you are getting this sign, this signifies the error, and this is also called del, and this is called delta. They have the symbol which signify the error. Let's suppose only A is given. It means A is given. This is called standard value. It means no error is there. But if you are getting A plus minus del A, it means this quantity is mentioned by error, and because it is getting del A, del is signify the error, and that error is called what error? Absolute error. If you are getting delta, this is called relative error. So our aim is to find the error, absolute and relative. So first, what data is given to you? First you will find the real value, and that is called x mean. Now you will go one by one by representing what? Delta, because this signifies the error. So first, or error done by first student, it will be del x1 is equal to, del means error, x1 means first student is equal to x mean real value minus what? X1. X1 is the first observer value. What a del x2? There is the x mean minus what? X2 inside the mod. Why we are taking inside mod? Because it is always positive. Okay. Similarly, del x3 is equal to mod of x mean minus what? X3, so on. Okay. So what are the, so many error you are getting? So what are the del x mean? Now del x mean is equal to del x1 plus del x2 plus del x3 plus so on, divided by what? N. Okay. Del x mean is equal to del x1 plus del x2 plus del x3 plus so on, divided by 1. This is called del x mean, and it is known as absolute error. This is called absolute error. Once again, let's suppose observer values are given x1, x2, x3, so on. So first you will find the mean value. It will be x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus 1 divided by n. So this is called mean value, or this is also called real value. Now you will find out the error one by one student. First student makes the error, del x1 is equal to, del is the error. This is also known as absolute error. So del x1 is equal to x mean minus x1. Del x2 is equal to x mean minus x2. Del x3 is equal to x mean minus x3, so on. Now you are getting different error. So then again you go through del x mean, not x mean. Del x mean is equal to del x1 plus del x2 plus del x3 divided by n. This is called absolute error. This is the first answer for you. Now when you find out the x absolute error, then go through the relative error, and this is very easy. So relative error, it is represented by delta x percentage is equal to del x mean divided by x mean multiply by 100. Note down the formula. Delta x mean is equal to del x mean, here del x mean you will get, divided by x mean, previously you got as like real value, multiply by 100. This is called relative percentage error. Okay, so this is the absolute and relative percentage error. Now I will put one example for you, so it's clear much more for you. Okay, delta x is equal to del x mean divided by x mean multiply by 100. This is the formula for relative percentage error. Okay, now see the example. Let's suppose I ask, go and measure the temperature of SGS open ground, and I sent 4 students and they got the values in summer days. Let's suppose first got T1 is equal to 44 degrees Celsius, T2 got 46 degrees Celsius, T3 got 43 degrees Celsius, and T4 got 47. I send 4 students, go and measure the temperature of SGS open ground, and I send 4 students, all are getting different temperature. Although different temperature will be same, but they are getting different temperature. So first we will go through the real value, because all readings are different. So first T mean is equal to what we get? T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus T4 divided by what? 4. So T mean is equal to 44 plus 46 plus 43 plus 47 divided by 4. We will get, you will add 180 upon 4 is equal to 45 degree. This is the real value for them. T mean is equal to. So this is the real value. Now we will go one by one error. So first del T1 is equal to T mean minus T1. So what a del T mean? 45 minus T1 is 44 is equal to 1. Del T2 is equal to 45 minus 46. 45 minus 46, it will be minus 1, but inside the mod, outside it will be again 1. Del T3 is equal to again 45, T mean 45 minus T3. T3 is 43 degree is equal to, you will get 2 degree. And what a del T4? 45 minus 47. you will get 2. So what are the T1, del T1, del T2, del T3, del T4? So we will get here del T mean equal to, what are del T mean equal to? 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 divided by 4. We will get 2 to 4 to 6. 6 by 4 is equal to 1.5. So 1.5 is the absolute error. Note the point. This is the way by which you can solve the numerical problem. 1.5, very easy way you can get 1.5 is the absolute error. Okay, now what are the relative percentage error? So it will be del T percentage is equal to, what is the formula? Del T mean divided by T mean multiply by 100. This is the formula for absolute percentage error. So del T mean is equal to, you are getting 1.5 upon T mean, you got 45, multiply by 100. Now you solve them, you will get del T. This is called relative percentage error. Okay, so this is all about your errors. Next day we will study about combination of error. Okay, that's all.